This is money for just the trip. Oh. You still have other goals.
Every minute slipping by, even when I close my eyes. Ruthless, I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Slipped through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Didn't know what I should've let go. Thought I lost my way, but now I am sure.
I have some projects here that I haven't closed because I'm still making use of them. I have my to-do list, my project management, um, Google Sheet, my prioritization matrix. So all these I use them, my Gmail, and so many more. So I'm currently taking the ALX virtual assistant course. I think I've said that before in my shorts or something. So right now, I want to show you guys my Google Calendar so I can see what I have to do. This is what my Google Calendar looks like. Okay, yeah, this is what she looks like. She needs to be worked on. I mean, there are a lot of empty spaces that I need to assign more tasks. Most of the icons here are events, so I need to put more tasks like this ALX VA course is a task. But all this like editing, create content, they are all events, like they're permanent. But the task I have to do them for the day, so I need to add more tasks to this calendar. Other than that, ALX, and then we will start editing. So as I said before, it needs to be updated because it really needs to be updated. This, I don't know if you can see this, is our to-do list for today, October 29th. This was for yesterday. Okay, thank God it has focused. This was for yesterday, and this is for today.
But what I realized is that the job of being a VA or being an executive assistant.
This is my expense tracker. I'm trying to like track every expense I make these days. So from 2024 to 2025, I'll start tracking all my expenses. In fact, for the rest of my life, basically. It's time to read this book. It's reading time because my battery is low. So I left my laptop to rest. They've taken the light. So when they bring back the light, I'll charge it and then we'll continue for what we have to do for today. So I've been doing VA since. And once they bring the lights, I need to start doing my DA. I can't keep doing VA. This rhyme is so good. I'm done with my virtual assistant course. So the next thing I have to do is my data analysis course. And that's what I'm saying basically. So the laptop is quite low, so I'm going to leave it because make it rest. So yeah, that aside, I'm so tired and the day is just getting started. Where am I in this book? I just started this book. I told you guys that this is the book for October, November. That's ending of October to beginning of November. And I got this book from my friend actually. It's not mine. So let me read and then we will get on to the next thing. So I feel like I have to tell you guys one or two things concerning this book. So basically, it's all about making smart decisions when it comes to your finances, all about making wise decisions with your finance, like as a lady do. From the beginning, because I am at the beginning, the girl, she's broke. She earns up to, is it 700k in a month, but she's still broke. And that's because she doesn't even have track of her expenses. And how will she know, the expenses she's making? She's also in debt. It's a whole lot though. Currently, where this girl is at, I'm kind of there in the sense that she's broke. I'm broke, not in debt though. I'm not as broke as she is though. So I feel like, just reading this book and the way it resonates with my current situation, I found out at the ending, that's from this point of view, she finally found her footing. So I believe I'll find mine too. Sorry, I just had to find myself. I'm feeling so hot and they've taken the light. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, oh, and they pressed it back. I manifested this light, you all don't play. So as I was saying, I'm currently at page 100. That's half of the book. I'm not planning on finishing the book today. Like tomorrow is another day now. This author made this like a fictional book. It's fictional actually, but she still has life lessons in each line. It's nice. It's about goal settings with money, your finances. First things first, you should be able to set specific goals for your finances. You should set deadlines and timelines like, okay, when do I want to achieve this goal? What is the timeline to achieve this financial goal? And then what are the actionable plans towards achieving the goal, right? So I feel like it's more realistic because most times we set goals and we are not checking, oh, what's the timeline for this goal? We are always like, oh, I've set the goal, I'll manifest. Every day I'm like, oh, I'm going to travel to Mauritius this day. But okay, you've made a plan to travel to Mauritius. No problem. What's the deadline? What month do you want to travel? Okay, December. Probably December 10th to December 17th, 1 week. No problem. What are the actions to take to travel to Mauritius? You're expecting God to come down and take you to Mauritius, eh, Ifechukwu? Because right now I'm talking to myself like, okay, what are the actions you've put in place to travel? Do you know the amount of money you're going to spend to travel to Mauritius now? Okay, if it's 10 million, how are you working towards getting 10 million? Let's start with 1 million. Can you get 1 million now in like a week or 2 days or in a month? Okay, how are you going to pile it up to 10 million? Can you get that in 2 months? What's your plan towards getting that money? Because I mean, this is money for just the trip. Oh. You still have other goals. So these influencers are telling you to be delusional. Like, forget that thing they are saying. Manifest. Don't say I didn't tell you to manifest. Manifest, prophesy, pray, affirm. But don't be delusional because In as much as they're telling you be delusional, they are putting in efforts, like magnified efforts to go to where they want to go to be at a particular place. Don't look at like the content that they are making alone is efforts. Like brands are literally recognizing them for the efforts of creating content, and then they will now tell you, "Oh, be delusional." This they woke up the next morning, honey. They didn't wake up the next morning. They are on camera, baby, and like it's crazy because like you now become delusional too. Don't be delusional, oh, sweetheart. Don't be delusional. So yeah, specific goals, timelines or deadlines, actionable plans. And then another thing that I got from this book was like money dates. There was something she said about having a date with money, and it was tantalizing. I'm like having a date with money. Let's sit down one on one. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with you once I get you, okay? And it's crazy because like I'm always going on a date with myself, with my sisters, with my family, and I've never had a date with money. I've never had a date with time. Like, okay, time, this is what I can do for you, this is what you can do for me. I feel like somehow this is a moment of, I will not necessarily call it meditation, but like it's just a moment of reflection and a moment of truth. Like I sat down today now and I was like telling 5 million what I'm going to do with her if she steps into my door. Like she should just come in. The door is open for her, okay? And this is what I'm going to do with her. And then she's not looking at me like, girl, you're crazy, but I think it might work, which is will, of course. And then I was not like, in fact, 5 million, you're too small right now. 10 million. 10 million, I know what I can do with you. And then she was not like, okay, tell me plans of what you can do with me. And I told her 10 million right here in Enugu. I'm very sure I can get at least, 2 to 3 lands for 6 million, depending on the location, depending on the type of land I'm looking for, depending on the size, depending on the location, and, all those other attributes. I'm very sure I know the documents I need in place. And then the land was looking at me like, okay, so you're trying to tell me now that you can get a land with me? And I'm like, yeah, baby, I can. And then she was now like, okay, so 6 million now, and you're able to get 2 to 3 lands. I said, yeah, baby, it depends. I'm going to do my research and I'm going to bag you. And she was like, okay, fine. Then she now said, what about the remaining 4 million of me? I said, baby, don't worry, I know what I'm going to do with you. I said, the remaining 2 million, I'm going to use 1M to invest in like stocks, buy a few coins. Remaining 1 million, I'm going to save you because I need to categorize my savings. They were saying stuff like emergency funds. I already know about emergency funds, just savings, different forms of savings. There are different types of savings. So I'm like, the remaining 1M, if I use you in stocks and crypto, that's like risky investments. Then the other ones, I'm going to use it in like a kind of simplified interest investments. Like I've already broken her down. I even told her I'm going to write a detailed plan for her to show her that I have space for her in my life. Do you get? Yeah. So as I'm saying all this, I'm manifesting being a smart money woman, and I am manifesting her. I mean my mullah. Let's go and do my DA course. So I'm sorry for doing that once again. After my DA course, I'm going to do Duolingo, edit my short, and probably rest and call it a day because tomorrow is another productive day. This is a productive vlog. Okay, guys, let's go. I should have finished this data analysis project since I've been procrastinating for hours. Like at this point, it's only the Lord that can save me. Today is the day that I just have to put in the work because before you know what is happening, the year has ended and you have nothing to show for it. Okay? So I just had to buckle up my shoes and do this. What is this thing? Not me asking what is this thing. Not be me way right. God, guys, I cannot believe that my days here have finally come to an end. Like, it is what it is.
I spend all my days searching for gold. I would be running out of time to see all your beauty and beyond. So instead, I'll sing this song. Time and time again, I'll go back to my reality. Foolish, I know, but you always keep a figment of my mind, guiding me back ashore in my darkest days. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Slipped my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea.
I have to go for driving class right now. I'm all prepped. I've finished cleaning the house, washing my clothes. I didn't vlog the process. Don't come for me. I just don't have strength. I don't know why. Probably because I slept late and everything in my bag. My Lena spirit is also here because I don't want stories that touch the heart. And yeah, there she goes. Alright guys, let's go, and then when we come back we'll have to continue. Like, I have a DA class, it's an online class, by 5 p.m. because today is Wednesday, and I also have to do my DA. I like the rhymes. Before I go, I just remembered that I said I was going to tell you guys about this podcast I'm currently listening to, and it's Confident and Killing It by Tiwa Lola. I don't know if you guys know her, but it's amazing. Like, this woman is just teaching girls, even people in general, coaching them on how to be confident. So she invited her mom to the session, and they were just talking about life, chasing your dreams, the challenges you face on the way, and just how to keep going, keep pushing, trusting that everything is a process, and in due time you're going to reap the results of the seeds you've sown, right? So it was so encouraging because I'm like, this is exactly where I'm at. And I also feel like a lot of people are at this phase too. And the simple truth is that most times it's even hard to accept that, oh, I'm going through this at this moment. And you'll just be struggling. I'm sorry I'm doing like this, like it's just a word. You'll be struggling and then you don't even know like what's the next step. So that podcast was just so inspiring that you should just stay in the process, enjoy it, flow with it, embrace the challenges because there will definitely be challenges. Like right now, making content, posting consistently and not seeing the results that I want is not encouraging, right? But I just have to remember that I have to stay on track. As long as I'm on track, as long as I keep pushing and I don't stop, I keep doing it consistently, one day my efforts are going to pay. And the same thing goes for you. Whatever it is that you're going through right now in your life, just keep pushing, keep putting the efforts, and one day it will definitely pay. So yes, I'm going to put the link to that podcast in my description box for anyone that wants to learn more about it. We're even just talking about when you're embracing something new, like starting something new, a new startup, and then no one believes in you except from yourself. Like, you're trying to tell your parents that this is what you want to do. Something bizarre though. It's not the normal track, like, oh, you say you want to be a doctor, you want to be an engineer. No, nothing like that. You're trying to say, oh, I want to be an actress. Oh, I want to be a content creator. And then no one is going to give you the support, like, am I paying so and so school fees for you to tell me that you want to be this, you want to be that? Like, I want you to choose a specific well-known profession, and then you're telling me you want to be something different. So she was saying how, oh, she wanted to be, she didn't even know what she wanted to be. Actually, she didn't know who she wanted to be. And Her parents were telling her, oh, she should do law because she came from a family of lawyers, engineers. They were pushing her to, like, do a professional course, and she didn't know what she wanted. But eventually, she found herself. So she was talking about that phase, like that period. They were saying how parents should, like, support their children, or how would you even react as a parent in that case, and like how you can encourage your children, and how you self as the child should, like, put efforts, be committed, and show them that this is actually what I want, and I'm committed to getting what I want. Okay. So yeah, use what you have to get what you want. My dad used to say this, and they said this exact line in that podcast. Use what you have to get what you want. It's going to take time, but once again, trust the process while manifesting. Manifesting is key. Okay. I don't have time to talk. I'm not here to do motivational speaker so that people will not sleep. Bye guys. Bye now for real.
think I'll leave my phone here.